Let's try this a third time because I can't remember to turn the camera on or my mic. Says it's on. All right, we're back on this. I had it running the other day, and it wouldn't idle. It's got 4 carbs. 2 were flooding. 1, nothing was happening like this did. It was needle seat was completely just froze, and the other one, the fourth one, was running great. So 1 out of 4 ain't good enough. So I ordered some kits, and they come in, and it's been a couple of days, but I'm finally getting on this. It's after Halloween, and so we'll go ahead and get the tearing this apart. So let me run some tools down, and my wife will be home in a few minutes. She got lost up in Tennessee as leaving Jackson County, Alabama for a funeral. So she's still a little upset over that, and the GPS was not working out there. So, yeah. So we're going to get her calmed down, and hopefully we can get back on this here in a little bit to get it tore down. All right, let's see how we get these carburetors off. When I put it back together, I did not put the lower one back on because I knew it'd be coming this far with it. All right. Got fuel line right there. It is gravity feed. Like we got to get the choke loose, which choke stuck of sorts. I might end up reusing it. No, I don't know yet. Yep. Pull these vacuum lines off right here. So these are the 2 outer. Well, that was a vacuum leak. These are the 2 inner. Alrighty. Let's get this throttle loose. Yep, there we go. That's off. Now I can somewhat see my throttles. We'll just do that, and then go ahead and take the carbs loose from the manifold, and then go from there. Now, these are a little easier to get to than some. I haven't pulled too many carburetors off motorcycles before, but I pulled enough to know that some are harder. No doubt. All right, the clamps are loose. So, probably gonna take all I got. Break these puppies loose. Okay, I feel it loose. Ooh. I need to do a little prying here without hurting something. There we go. All right. Now I can get this one off down here. There we go. All right. See, it wasn't too hard to get off. Now we're gonna take it to the bench and tear them down. Well, I don't think I'll need to mark these there. They only go on one way. That's what it looks like. see what we got. Door number 1. Looks like a leaf in there. Yeah, and it's bound up. Something other. That one's working. This is the one that, see, this one's, it's stuck in its seat. You guys moving a little bit. Go to this one. Cleanest of all of them, but all right. So let's go ahead and these. I'm going to take a picture of these for orientation so I don't mix them up. All right, here we are again. I got them all cleaned up. Cleaned up meaning they're just vatted. A couple of things I did not take out before I actually vatted them. Excuse me. For these right here, I get one out. They went down in that well, and I got them out, cleaned them up, and all of them were plugged up. I had to clean them out, and also cleaned out these right here. And I blew out going into the throat right through here. I blew all that out. One thing I didn't take off was the seats for the needling seat. My kit looks like it comes with new ones. So we're going to go ahead and remove those. And all the mismatched screws that I had for the bowls right here, I got some down here that I had in a bin. You'll hear some growling in the background. That is my propane heater. It was like 28 yesterday morning, and it was like 29 this morning. Got a late start because I had to wait for Ace to open up because I needed some more hardware for my side cover because it only had 2 bolts. Let me see how to remove these things properly. Like I said, here's my kit. Looks like it comes with new ones. I'm trying to figure out the right way to get these things out. I think there's a screen above them. I can put a screw down in it and yank them out. I lost my had a little tiny slide hammer, and I got it somewhere, I believe. I just don't know what I did with it. Somewhere in the shop. Let me try the old screw method. That was going in, so if I can get those out. There we go. Ooh, it looks horrible in there. Got a little screen in there, a little O-ring. Alright. What's so funny is I cleaned all these out right here and it come with new ones. Make sure they're the right size. Yeah, they're the right size. Come with some kind of jets, but I didn't pull these kind of jets out. Alright, well, let's go ahead and pop these new ones together here. These new seats, and stick them in. No, I have not adjusted the float yet. I'm just getting everything where I need it first. Checking all these float levels and they seem to be pretty good. Let me look up spec on these. The best I can tell, 17 millimeter. Alright, let's start from the first one. Needs to come up. So the best way to do that, I can tell, you got to push this down ever so slightly. So what we got there. Oh, that's dead nuts on right there. Yep. That one's done. It looks like her right there. There we go. Now, let's get these bowls on. Definitely where I'm going to have to go to the manual. Figure out. Because there's two O-rings right here, and I don't remember those being in any of these setups, but I don't know. We got our spacer there. Let that drop right there. Dig up a manual on this. You can see from the diagram, it doesn't have any O-rings in between there, but I'm going to hit my buddy Jason and see if this is some kind of thing to help spring pressure or something. It's the only thing I can see that'll do, since that's given. So let me hit him up. Let's see what the motorcycle man says. All right, I'm back. All right, hit my buddy Jason up. He says he hasn't seen this. The manual does not call for these. So if they had them on top of the metering rod and that bottoms out, the only thing that's going to do is push this cup up a little bit and put more spring pressure on the diaphragm. So I don't know if they're compensating for a stumble because they didn't want to build the carburetors. I don't know, but I'm not putting these back. But it is documented. So we'll put this back together how it's supposed to be. And then this is supposed to go down like that. See that? I guess they're trying to take that out right there. After a little more investigation, so let me see what we got going on in here. There we go. Is it kind of easy? Okay. If you notice, I am reusing these right here. They're going to seal. They're not torn. And I like to save on the other ones as long as I can. I'm going to loosely put this one together so nothing falls apart, and then I'm going to work on this other one and see how it fits. It's weird how that piece doesn't go all the way down and capture that rod. See what my man says here. Yep, we're in agreement. Here we are in my yard platform. And there's only 2 bolts that was in this cover. And I had put the new starter sprag on it. And over this right after I got it to make sure everything was viable. Y'all didn't hear the compression video. If I can remember, I'll stick it in here. But y'all have heard it spin already. It's got compression. So it's really moot point at that point. But I did want to show y'all this on this gear. You know, the shaft. This shaft is made from a cobalt socket that is I can't make that size out. But anyway, would it be? I think that's kind of comical. And that's what's going to go back in it. Let's go ahead and clean this gasket off. There's a lot of folded up aluminum right there. Right here. Oh, went right on that time. All right. See, trying to get that in there to the socket. Yeah, that'd be a pain. Real pain. I'm actually going to go slot, if I can't find any replacement, I'm going to go slot 2 of these and use flat blade screwdrivers on the top ones. That's about all I got right now until I get the other bolts. Alright, let's go ahead and get this carburetors on. Get them out of the way a little bit so you'll be able to hit those clamps right there. Alright. Now let's go ahead and get the returning one on. It's easy to get to right here. There we go. That's the returning. Get all this stuff out of the way. Set me carbs on. Alright, one of these isn't lining up. Where's the hoot? There we go. There we go. Flush, 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 and flush. Alright. Well, knew that was too easy. Hands just do not work like they used to. Alright. Go and tighten up them carbs. Alright. Make it on the end. That is higher than carburetor. And there's nothing running out yet. Yeah, you see higher. Yeah, looks like we're good to start. So, I'm gonna get my battery. Take it. Alright, let me pull these caps right here and see what we got. Wow, these aren't working. They worked before. Ooh. Push them over.